All right, hello, this is Mr. Sabrin, and we're going to be giving you a quick rundown on the tool cabinet. This is not the use of all the tools in the tool cabinet. This is just a quick what everything is, where everything is, and just kind of a general understanding that we can use for many classes. So here's our tool cabinet. The first thing we need to do is open this thing up. So if you grab your handles and lift and slide, you can open it up, okay? Once this is open, this is the most common tools that we have in the shop, okay? Next would be our side locker. And in our side locker, we have a lot of hardware down at the bottom, and we have some sanding equipment at the top, okay? Then in the middle or lower section, we have all of the drawers that will individually house our tools. I'll start at one side and I'll work my way over, and we'll just show you kind of everything we got in the tool cabinet. We have it designed so it's really compact, and we have all the stuff in here, and this is oftentimes all you need, okay? So up at the top, we have our sanding discs that go with our sanders. So we have our random orbital sanders, and we have all the discs that go with them. They do not have labels right now, but we'll put some labels on there with all the different grits, so you'll know exactly what you need, what they are, and you can grab what you need. Right below that, we have just sheets of sandpaper, and they say what they are right on the other side, so I can read them just looking at them, but we can also put some labels in there to get them. These are sharpening bins and specialty sandpaper bins that have diamond sharpeners or some really fine grit sandpaper that you might need for a project. Below, we have all of our hardware bins, and most of them have labels on them, but if they don't, we'll add that. So if you need screws or anchors or whatever it is, you can grab it, and you will have your bin with all of your pieces in there. And then when you're done, you can pop them back in the shelf that is individually sized for the organizer. So there's only one place to put that back in, and that's where it is, and they go back at the end of the day, nice and neat and organized. Okay, so that's our side locker. In the front, as we said before, we have our most common use hand tools. So oftentimes, we don't even have to open the locker and the lower drawers. We just work right out of the top, okay? We got all of our pliers on the side. Next, we have our screwdrivers. We have a full set of pliers, full set of screwdrivers. We have our hammers and our layout tools. I'm just flipping these so they match our organizer. And then we have some common rulers, scissors, tape. We can use the tape, or we can wrap up our project. So oftentimes you'll wrap up loose pieces so they don't get lost with that. Right below, we have tape measures. We got some punches. We have our radio, so sometimes we get going and we can put some music on. We have our drill station with our chargers in the back. And you just grab this and just pull the battery off, and this is a fresh battery. And if I need to exchange it, I just take the old one, pop it on over here, pop the new one on, and I'm all set. At the end of my project, I just pop those back, and they all fit into a location. We can see what batteries we have. We can even tell if they have full batteries or full enough for us to do our work, okay? We have more outlets in the back, and even USB charging or outlets in case you need that. We have a light in case you need it. You may not, but we have that here. We have some levels as well in here. And then we have our bit organizer. So obviously with our drills or our impact drivers, we have all of our bits here. Very easy to come and get a Phillips if you need another one, or a specialty drill bit that fits into either the drills or the impact drivers, okay? So that is our top kind of cabinet. Like I said, we can usually do our projects with just what you see here. Now, if you need to dig in and get a little bit more stuff, we have labels here that explain what some of these things are, but you just open up one of the drawers and you can get to all the things we have. So over on that side, we have all of our nailers, right? We have a variety of different pin nailers and brad nailers and staplers. We have our air tool, we have our Dremel, we have a whole socket set and Allen set and some specialty wrenches or fittings there for the socket set, all organized, all set up the way you want it. Then right below we have drawers that explain what you have. This is our layout drawer, so we have all of our measurement tools in here and any then layout tools in case you need to draw something with a circle or a different shape. Below that we have our wrenches. So here's the socket wrenches for the ratchets for the socket set, the regular wrenches, adjustable wrenches, pipe wrenches, kind of everything you need in here, a couple of vice grips in there. We have our organizer set for our hammers and pry bars, so we have all the items that we need here, and like we try to do with everything, there's only one spot for this item, and that's it. So at the end of class, we put it back in the right spot, and it's ready for the next group as they come in. Hand saws, or this is kind of our cutting drawer, so we have a whole bunch of different cutting tools in here. Whether you need to cut metal, or you need to cut wood, or anything in between, this is probably the drawer that's gonna do that for you. We did a previous video on all of our battery powered tools, our 18-volt platform. This is where they're all stored. So if you need one of these tools, you just come and get it. This is a jigsaw. All the bits are in this bag. It's ready to go. So if I need to use this here in the classroom or somewhere else, I just take the bag with me, and I have all the accessories and parts that I need, and they all fit into this drawer over here. Our tiny set of drawers, and we're almost at the end here. We have our files. If you need a file for anything, we have those all stacked up so you can see them and find them. Right below, we have our kind of miscellaneous. It's got some painting tools and some chisels and some other tools in here. And then we have kind of the chisel drawer, the like official chisel drawer. We have carving chisels and a variety of different other tools in here. And then lastly, we have our Kreg jig set. Again, all of the tools that are needed for the Kreg jig, all the parts, all the screws. So if you are doing any kind of Kreg jig project, it's all in that drawer, similar to the power tools. You just come get your stuff. This is the Kreg jig itself. Here's another jig and all the accessories that go with it. Okay. So now, this has been a quick run through of our tool cabinet, and we will do another video later that goes over the specific use of each of the tools, but here's just a general once over of where everything is, how you can find it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thank you very much.